In this video, we want to talk about the best investment you'll ever make. Now, this is not the traditional investment that you might be thinking of.
Yeah, it's probably not.
It's probably not what you're thinking of.
Which is really sad, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I had this discussion with Adam, like, it's really sad that Adam would often think that it made more sense, or he'd get a better return on investment if he invested on something outside of himself.
Yeah, so I was constantly investing in things like books, courses,
and that's great.
Mentors, all sorts of things that were, and my focus was always on how can I earn more money? How can I build a business that makes me more money? How can I invest in things that make me more money? It was constantly about things outside of myself that could make me more money. It was not about...
And underneath that, it was like, if I had more money, then I'm good enough.
Then I'm enough and all my problems are solved.
Then I'll be better. Then I'll this.
Yeah.
So...
But something I've learned over the last more than a decade now is that I had it the wrong way around. First and foremost, the best investment you can ever make is actually in yourself.
Yeah.
Because the truth is, if you're in a situation right now where you're maybe not earning much money, or your returns on your investments aren't that good, or you can't find the right investments to put your money into, in order to bring those into your reality, you need to change your mind. You need to change who you are.
Yeah, you have to be the frequency of that. You need to match that. It's not woo-woo, it's science. Like, so many times, Adam has wasted so much money investing in things with a shitty mindset, stinking thinking, and a fear, coming from fear. And it's been hard for me to watch and let him make so many of these mistakes over and over again. And I'm sure there's many women and wives watching and thinking, oh God, if only he could listen to my intuition. And it was really hard. It was heartbreaking for me to watch Adam constantly choose to back things like, oh, those shares or that crypto or whatever, and completely forget about backing himself. He was always missing that first step, and it broke my heart that he would literally think that it made more sense to invest in shares or something that would give him something, he would get something, so then he would feel a certain way, then that would mean something about him. And I remember the first time that, I think we were sitting on the beach and we had a conversation about this, and I said to Adam, I'm curious, what makes you think investing in shares is going to change your life? What makes you think that that's the number one way? I mean, logically, I know you're going to get, the idea is you get more money. It doesn't always work like that. I know a lot of people have lost a lot of money, especially in the last couple of years with shares and crypto and things like that. And I actually think it's because they've done it from a place of fear, done it from a place of chasing, or if I have that, then I will be something, then I will matter, then I will be good enough, then I'll be loved. And that's exactly what Adam did. And when I asked him this, I said to him, I really believe that the number one thing that everybody should be investing in, that is a sure investment, that you, year after year after year, if you invest in yourself, you will always get a return on that investment. And it will be in every area of your life, your relationship, with your kids, your work, your business, your creativity. The number one thing I know for sure that everybody can invest in and should rely on, believe in, and be 100% doing is investing in yourself. 100%. And that's time, energy, money. Invest more in yourself than you do in any other area. That is how I choose to live, and that's why I can grow so fast. That's why I can embrace change, I can learn, I can adapt, I can be flexible, because I have this knowing, and I find that certainty in me, that the number one thing I need to back, the number one thing I need to constantly be investing in to improve every area of my life is one thing, it's me. And if I do that, then every area benefits. And it means I believe in myself. And that comes through me. I believe in my own capabilities. I believe in what I can become. I believe in who I am. I believe in what I'm doing. Ask yourself, if you're not currently investing in yourself, and it's crazy how many people are not even investing in themselves in the way of just reading a book. It's crazy. Or an audio book. It's so available and it's so easy and affordable for you to invest in yourself now. If you're not investing in yourself, ask yourself, why do I not see myself as a worthy investment? This is what Adam had to explore. Why do I not see myself as a sure thing, a sure investment, something that I can guarantee is going to get me results? Why is this thing over here outside of me, shares or whatever, more reliable or more guaranteed than me? And what you will probably find at the core is a lack of self-love, is a lack of self-worth. Adam didn't believe he was worthy.
No. So I spent 80% of my time chasing the strategies. So I'd learn how to invest in shares, how to read a balance sheet, how to buy crypto, and how to run bots and make all this money in crypto. I learned all the strategies, all the different ways I could trade shares and invest in different things, invest in property. I learned all the different strategies and even got mentors in different areas. So I would have, as far as logic goes, I had all the information I needed to make millions of dollars. But I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't have the self-love, and I hadn't done the actual internal work.
Yeah, the inner work.
Which is actually the 80%.
80%.
So I was lacking the 80%. I was just focused on the 20% logic. So I was missing the heart component. And then whatever I did, even though I had all the knowledge, I would do it and lose money. But the guy who just showed me how to do that thing was making millions of dollars a year.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that you really need to do this hard work.
You do.
You need to get the beliefs clear. You need to invest in yourself, clear out all the garbage, all the conditioning from your childhood.
Cleanse, let go.
Yeah, let go of all the old stuff.
What beliefs do you need to let go of? What limiting beliefs? What stories? Who are you? Like, ask yourself. I remember asking Adam, like, who are you? And he couldn't even answer it because he attached himself to all these strategies. He didn't know himself outside of those strategies or those labels. If you take away those labels of like mom, wife, whatever career you do, who are you? You are, those labels are not who you are, but you're being defined by them. You're being defined by the strategy or the outside. And it's 20% of what gets you what you want in your life, what gets you your relationship, what gets you and what helps you sustain it. This is the key. In order to sustain anything, lasting change, lasting love, lasting stability, like financially or whatever it is, the number one thing you need to continue to invest in is you. That's it. Like, you need to believe in you. You need to love you. You need to know that you're worthy. You need to know that you're deserving. And if you do know that about yourself, you would be investing in yourself. It would translate into an investment in yourself to get you what you want. And when you do that, it comes like there's no guilt, there's no self-sabotage. When you've truly done the work to love yourself and you know that you're worthy of what you desire and that it's for you, if you're desiring it, it's for you, then there is none of that. And then you don't sabotage, you don't get it all and then lose it all. And this is what happens to everybody who tries to skip, there's different ways of talking about it. There's the mindset work, there's the inner work, the self-love. They all mean the same thing. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's that connection inside, that thing that where you know who you are and you know what you want and you know who you need to become to be able to have what you want. You're doing that work, the work that so many of us are avoiding. It's crazy when I hear people say oh, you can't just change your life by changing your mind. I'm like, well, yes, you can. That's actually how you change your life. You change your mind. Hello, you're crazy. You're literally already doing that. Adam was already doing it. He believed that in order to be successful, he had to do all of these strategies.
I had to know all the strategies, how to invest in all the things. But meanwhile, I neglected my heart and I had no connection to how I felt about anything. I didn't really know why I was here and what my purpose was. And then I would just go and do a bunch of things that would just end up in a big mess.
So tick the strategy, that makes sense. That's the strategy. Now I need to just go and do it. But when you're doing it and you don't believe you're worthy of what you're working towards, you're not going to get it. Nothing in nature works like that. You have to believe you can have it. You have to believe you can do it. And no one else can do that work for you. You have to do that inner work. It's your job. It's each of our responsibility. And you're probably like Adam, you're already doing the work. So you think you're not doing it, but you're already doing it, but you're doing it in the opposite way. So Adam was doing it in a way of I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. Feeding this with all these limiting beliefs, feeding the idea that he didn't deserve to have what he wanted.
Yeah.
So you are already doing it. Check in with your self-talk. What do you talk? What do you speak over yourself?
Yeah.
What's the stories running in your head? That is what is stopping you from getting you what you want. It doesn't matter if you have all the certificates on the outside, all of the strategies. If you have those stories going on the inside, you're not going to get what you want, or you'll get it and then you'll lose it.
Yeah. Or maybe you're like I was, where you'll jump from one strategy to another. So for a while it was all real estate and investing in real estate, and we bought our first property, and then it was trading shares and trading options, and then it was crypto, and I'd jump from one thing to another, thinking that the next strategy was going to give me all the money and going to give me the success and going to give me the big break I wanted. When really the answer for me was coming back to my heart and building a stronger connection to my heart, so that I could be more inspired and take action from a place of inspiration and go after
truth.
things and truth. Yeah, and actually pursue things that actually excited me and that weren't just to make money.
Yeah.
And you find that you have a lot more energy, and because you'll have that self-love, like Aston already mentioned, you'll attract more wealth. More money will come in the door without you having to know all the strategies.
Yeah, and you won't sabotage it, because you'll know you're deserving of it, because you've already done that work. And it's really about getting everything in alignment. So many people are split. Their mind's over here, their heart's over there, their soul's over there.
Yeah.
Like they're just they're literally split. That they're overwhelmed, they're confused, they're exhausted. The way to really get all that in alignment is come back home to you. Invest in you. Get a coach, get a teacher, get a mentor. Read a book, do a course, do something to come home to you. This is your life. Who are you living it for right now? Who are you investing in right now? You'll know who you're investing in because you'll be giving them all your time, all your money, all your effort, and all your energy. So whoever that is, whether it's your business, your kids, your employer, they're the one who are benefiting from your lack of investment in yourself. And you are the one that is suffering. And it's heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking when I realized this for Adam, and I could see it so clearly. And it's heartbreaking when I see it in clients that I work with and the women that I work with, because every single one of us is worthy. Every single one of us deserves our own time, attention, love, and our own investment. And that's what we're all deeply craving, to really have our own belief in ourselves.
Yeah.
To believe in ourselves.
It's this thing that gets in the way.
Oh, it's
and we have to learn how to turn off our mind and get back into our heart if we really want to live a fulfilling and purposeful life, and not just be running on logic and trying to reason everything.
Yeah,
'cause it doesn't always make sense.
And I remember seeing a visual of this, and I just feel to share it with you, that it is this, and this is what scares people. Oh my God, it's my mind, and my mind's so powerful. Yeah, we give it way too much power.
Yeah.
Your heart is 10 times more powerful than your mind. It's just you've been giving that more power for a longer period of time. If you start bringing your attention to your heart, you will realize that. And what I love to show is a visual of this is what's getting in the way. So if you put your hands beside your head like that and bring it in front of your face, that's how far away you are from where you want to be.
Yeah.
That's not very far, is it? When you put it like that, it's okay, only that small amount is in the way. That's 10 centimeters, well, not 10, but 15, 20. I'm terrible at maths. But you're not that far away from it. It's literally, see it like that. Don't hear your mind's getting in the way and think, oh my God, this gigantic, huge genius brain. No, it's that. It's literally that. And there is so much support now to help you through that. So many books, so many courses, so many podcasts. Just invest in yourself. Realize that you have the power over your mind. Stop giving your mind the power over you in your life, because it's literally ruining your life. It's ruining your relationships. It's ruining your dreams. It's ruining your soul's path. You really need to start to invest in yourself on that deeper level, and take that journey that you're avoiding taking, which is connecting to yourself on a deeper level. If you want to go deeper in your life, you've got to go deeper with yourself. If you want to go deeper in your relationship, you've got to go deeper in yourself. The answer always comes back to you. So we really hope that sharing our story has inspired you to start investing in you, because you're 100% worth it, and that is the answer. Especially in these turbulent times in our lives at the moment, the number one thing we should all be investing in is ourselves. Yeah. We will continue to invest in ourselves for the rest of our lives. Our life went really downhill when we stopped investing in ourselves. Yeah. So we will always have coaches, we'll always do courses, we'll always have mentors, we always read books. We just are so committed to that constant evolution of ourselves, and that means constantly investing in ourselves. So we hope that this inspires you. Start investing in yourself and start living and loving in the way that you truly deserve.
Absolutely. And if you want a community around you guys that can support you and help you to grow, because sometimes we can't see the things, like I couldn't see the things inside of me that were holding me back. I needed Aston, and I needed a coach and some other people around me. And if that's you, if you need some support, check out the links down below, because we do have some free stuff and some paid stuff where we can actually help you to get the results that you want.